Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So before I get started, I would like to say thank you to everybody who has viewed my video from last week, has also shared and commented down on my YouTube. I would like for that video to be shared more and to be viewed more. I feel like it could help a lot of people, not only children but teenagers as well. And I think that as long as it's being viewed and it's being shared, that it could reach a whole lot of people. So today I kind of wanted to do something similar to what I did last week. This month is actually, not only is it Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also Anti-Bullying Awareness Month. So I wanted to do this video today because I felt like it kind of, needed to be addressed. So over the past week, I've noticed a lot of stories on the news of young teenagers and children as well being bullied, and some of those kids have actually taken their lives, which I feel like is very sad because they are gone and they are not able to develop into the beautiful young men and women that they were supposed to be. And I just want to do this type of video today because I feel like there's something that needs to be done. We can't just sit back and let these things happen and be like, oh my god, like it's such a tragedy, and then it'd be over with. And that's what happens. We sit there and we listen to the news about kids being bullied and also the school shootings. Those happen for a reason. And I've noticed that every time there's been a school shooting, people have blamed the shooter. Don't get me wrong, yes, shooting is not okay, and shooting children is not okay. But there has to be an underlying problem and reason as to why that person decided to go into that school and shoot people in the first place. People have mental illnesses, and a huge mental illness that hits everybody is depression. Majority of the time when people have depression, it's because they were bullied and they feel like there's no way out. So they either kill themselves or they kill other people. And the people who end up doing the school shootings have majority of the time been bullied themselves. We need more safe spaces for people, and we need more hotlines for people who are being bullied and need help, because I feel like if we did that, then a lot of people would feel so much better and there would be less and less bullying and less deaths caused by bullying. I myself have, obviously, if you've seen my last video, have been bullied myself, and it's very debilitating. You sit there and you start thinking of all of the things that people have called you, and you sit there and they're like, maybe those people are right, maybe I'm this and maybe I'm that. Majority of my bullying was face to face. I have had instances where I've had people text me and they've threatened my life, or they wanted to beat me up just because I was trying to be myself. I feel like people are so caught up in society and how they feel like they should be because society tells them they need to be a certain way. Be yourself. Because being yourself and being your authentic self is the best thing in the world. You being yourself makes people be like, oh my god, like that person is so awesome. They're so authentic. They don't want to be anybody else but themselves. And we need more of those people. You get kids who, they run with crowds because they feel like that's how society is supposed to be, or they try and fit in certain areas. It's very sad, because majority of the time people end up getting into gangs, or they start taking drugs, they start to drink, and it's because they feel like that's how society wants them to be. And society is like, oh, you need to fit in with the crowd, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, you don't. Because at the end of the day, all you need to do is just focus on yourself and focus on your well-being. If you do that, I promise you that you'll be okay. I speak this into existence because this is what I've been through. I'm not sitting here blowing smoke up people's butts, because I'm not doing that. I am speaking from personal experience. I know what it's like being bullied. I know what it's like to feel like you're not good enough. I know what it feels like to feel like people are against you and that they just want you to go away. To anybody who is listening who needs to hear this, you are 110% enough. You are so much more than what people have told you that you are. You are so much more than what society expects you to be. And you are so much more than what you let yourself be. Be above and beyond, and people will start to accept you for who you are. And I promise that everything is going to be okay. You just have to have hope, and you have to have faith. Your life is not over. Just because something happens to you and you feel like it's the worst thing in the world does not mean that your life is over. You will get through this. I've gotten through it. When I felt like my life was meaningless, I got through it. You will one day find the people who accept you for who you are and who love you for who you are, and you will be friends with those people for the rest of your life. The world needs to be more accepting of the fact that the world is very diverse. There are people who are so beautiful, even if they have imperfections, whether you're fat or you feel like you're too skinny, you're too tall, you're too light skin, you're too dark skin, you have a physical atrophy that people can see. Every part of you is beautiful, inside and out. As long as you are true to who you are and are kind to others, people will love you back. It is just a simple fact. If you love yourself for who you are, people will love you for who you are. This bullying needs to stop. I'm tired of sitting here listening to the news, hearing that kids are taking their own lives because they're being bullied. Majority of the time when people are bullying others, it's because they're insecure about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. I don't want anybody to feel like because they're being bullied, it's because there's something wrong with them. That is not the truth. The people who are bullying you, they have their own insecurities. They're very insecure about themselves. So what do? Just walk with your head held high and you say, I am who I am and I am good enough. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.